All right, this is the August 22nd, Tuesday edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East back in the saddle after a little vacation time over the past week or so. And overall, the weather pattern, very much summer-like again today, but changes are coming. There's a look early this morning during the 5 o'clock hour from our Greensboro Tower camera. Warm and muggy conditions. We'll take a look from the Dowd YMCA camera. Looking toward uptown Charlotte, same deal. Warm and humid. Dew points in the 70s, 73. The dew point early this morning in Charlotte. Humidity way up there at 97%. These were highs yesterday across the region. A lot of 90-degree plus readings. Even Cape Hatteras getting up to 90 yesterday. 94 in Columbia. And, of course, kind of interesting. We had the eclipse, of course, unfolding yesterday. We had a temperature drop in many spots where the partial eclipse occurred of 4 to 8 or 9 degrees, and even a couple spots more of a temperature drop than that where the total eclipse occurred. So pretty interesting stuff if you're a weather nerd. Also had that field of cumulus clouds that was in place in many spots dissipate with the loss of that solar heating, that solar insulation for a period of time yesterday. Low 90s for highs, and a lot of the Triad area, if you weren't there, you released in the upper 80s. There's the Charlotte region's high temperatures similar yesterday too. All right, radar quiet this morning. Offshore has some areas of showers and a couple thunderstorms there from the coastal waters and then into coastal parts of South Carolina. And also big areas of rain and storms from northern Illinois and Indiana down toward Missouri and Kansas. That is with our next cold front. Now ahead of that front, that south and southwesterly flow in place today. And as that flow banks up into the mountains, there'll be a few showers and thunderstorms in the mountains and the foothills, especially this afternoon and into this evening. There's the high-resolution future radar product, and you notice once you get east of the mountains and the foothills, the rain chance is pretty small in any one spot until you get over toward the coast, and there will continue to be some pretty good chances for scattered storms for the I-95 corridor in points south and east. There's your highs this afternoon across the region. Now, as we get into the day tomorrow, that cold front drops in. That's going to give everybody much better chances for scattered thunderstorms as that front arrives. Now, there's your highs on Wednesday afternoon as well. But then behind that front Thursday, northerly flow for most of the region. Now, notice the shower and storm chances kind of hanging out along the coast. But most of it's getting into a northerly flow, so that's going to bring in drier air. Watch the dew points. Here we are around 8 o'clock Wednesday morning. But those dew points really drop thereafter into Thursday and Friday. And that'll set us up for some absolutely beautiful weather Thursday into the upcoming weekend. Right now, looks like low humidity, a good deal of sun, and temperatures at least, especially in the high temperature department, and probably lows too, running a little bit below average for this time of year. Now, in the tropics, a couple areas I'm watching. One is what was once Harvey. That area of showers and storms moving across the Yucatan today. I'm also watching some showers and storms north of the Bahamas. That system that's moving across the Yucatan has a high chance of redeveloping into a classified system as this gets into the Gulf of Mexico. I'll show you more on that in a second. Also, the area north of the Bahamas has a medium chance of developing as that drifts to the north and northeast. And the spaghetti charts here, let me focus on that system that was once Harvey. Any interest anywhere from westernmost Louisiana all the way down to northern Mexico, need to closely monitor that one. And just a couple of model charts on this. Here is the Canadian model. Let me see if I can get that where you can see it here. This might be a little tough. Stand by. There we go. All right, so there's what the Canadian does, bringing this to the Texas coast. GFS computer model here, there you go, brings us to the Texas coast Friday evening. European computer model brings us to the lower Texas coast Friday evening. And speaking of the European, watch this. This is the upper air chart, 500 millibars. This is our trough, bringing us the cooler and drier air into the eastern part of the country later this week. It picks up that system. There it is into South Texas Friday night. And it just kind of meanders. This is all the way out to Tuesday night of next week. This is still sitting in the lower Mississippi Valley. So if this does get drawn north into Texas or Louisiana, eventually that moisture could try to make it our way later on next week. But that's a lot of question marks, a lot of forecast issues to resolve between now and then. All right, that is it for the latest edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.